Afternoon, folks. Everyone's doing all right today. What are we doing here? I just need to update my deck list on my metery page. We'll be good to go. Play through a league. Lose to Eldrazi a few times, I'm sure. Confidence is key. So I'm cutting the Painter Servant. Painter Servant was bad. What else did I swap? I'm gonna play Big Game Hunter today. We're no longer playing Forge Tender, Hornet's Nest, or Worship. What else do I have in the sideboard? Obstinate Bell. Eidolon, Rex Sage, 2 Dismember, Phyrexian Revoker. What am I missing? Scavenging Ooze. Life's alright. Name dropping Big Game Hunters. You decided to play probably. we've got one Big Game Hunter. He's gonna hunt some Eldrazi today. Very quiet. We are hunting Eldrazi. Maybe not. I don't know. It's Lone Missionary is a reasonable 2-drop. Like, randomly being able to gain some life will get you out of situations. Burn's been less popular, but like I've been using it in other matchups too, so... Godek Teague only says non-creature spells, and spells with X in them, so he literally only turns off Endless One, and he turns off our chords. Yeah, Teague doesn't stop creatures. And if it did stop creatures, we still wouldn't want to play it, because it turns off a bunch of our stuff. "18 inches of snow." Where are you at, Cruisington? Or Cursing on? I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. I'm just glancing at it. And this is what we get for running Big Game Hunter in the main. Just like Big Game Hunter opening hand number 1 first time we've played it. We only have one black source we can fetch, so in order to cast this Big Game Hunter we have to have a bird. Yeah, Zeninator, the problem is you have to play your allies deck against every other deck in the format, and like Eldrazi, people keep saying I'm X and I'm Y and I'm Z against the Eldrazi deck, and they're not realizing that there's like 7 Eldrazi decks. Which Eldrazi deck are you Are you undefeated against? Are you undefeated against the colorless deck? Are you undefeated against green red? Are you undefeated against the blue white? Are you undefeated against variation XYZ? Like, well, this hand was gonna be okay until he had Galv Blast in his main deck. All right. Hopefully he's on Etch Champion and not Master of Ethereum. Yeah, so this big game hunter is never going to do anything in this matchup because we probably just can't cast it. Now this hand's super slow. This card probably definitely boards out in this matchup. Maybe I leave it in if he has Master of Ethereum. I don't know. Probably not. Cruising on. All right. So this is why I just used like my actual name everywhere. Opponent's got a pretty solid start. He mulligans, but his start's been reasonable. We have Pia on 4, I guess. I guess he doesn't have plating yet. If he has plating this turn, Pia on 4 is not good enough. Of course he has plating this turn. So we need something to interact this turn. We need like a voice or something to block or a wall. Spellskate's actually not bad because it stops Ravager from going on to things. So we're going to probably 5 or 4 this turn. Just another cranial plating. Oh, this is real life. Alright, well, we're going to... Man, if he hadn't had the Galv Blast on 1, we probably would have been pretty well off this game. Alright, P and K buy some time at least, until we get Galv Blasted out of the game. Yeah, a lot of the so like, why is your all-in aggro deck, your allies deck that doesn't interact, why is that better than just like playing outright? We're dead to Blink Moth. Got it. I guess we're not dead to Blink Moth. We have we're pretty dead that game. That was a slightly premature concession, but the game was heading there quickly. Big game's not good. Lark's not good. Scavenging Ooze ain't great. Voice is medium. Mirror Superion is interesting. It's probably not good enough. I'm always on the fence about whether or not I want Helix in this matchup. Probably trim a Wall of Omens, at least one Courser. Voice just doesn't do much. Let's submit this. Yep, I'm trying to do at least a few days a week. We streamed Sunday too, didn't I? Did I stream Sunday? I forget if I streamed on Sunday or not. At any rate, we're being more consistent, trying to build the viewer base and the subscribers, and just giving to people more content would be good. I would like to play first. This hand's probably fine. It's a little on the slow side. I think this is fine. Having Horizon Canopy in the opener is a little awkward. I've played up to 3 Stony before. The extra Stony Talents have pretty much always been for Tron. I think Affinity is actually a pretty reasonable matchup for us. So, Mirror Superion's in the main deck. So I think I actually want to get Sacred Foundry with this. Yeah, I got plenty of green. Let's get Sacred Foundry. Alright, I'm saying shaping up nicely. Spellscape plus Dismember means we can take care of a... See, I don't even think Worship's that good. The better versions, like, Worship is good against PT Eldrazi, but like the evolved Eldrazi decks from this new format, like the Eldrazi decks that just top 8 the Moto PTQ, they're like green-red Eldrazi that have World Breaker, and they're blue-white Eldrazi that have answers to those things. It's just like you can't just rely on these cards like Worship to be good, because they're not. That was a reasonable draw. So we can go. This hands actually worked out really well. The PN Corinne was like what we needed. Add a threat to it. Do I ever plan on showing Standard? Standard's probably just as good as Modern right now, since Modern's a crapshoot. I don't have a Standard event until the middle of March, so the last time I hit Standard events to prepare for, Standard wasn't current on Magic Online, so I couldn't stream it. So I think I'm gonna dismember this Ravager. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna dismember this Ravager. And for reference, I'm doing this because I can spell skite his triggers. I mean, you can't even Glenalendra Worldbreaker. Like, that's just not how it works. So now he's gonna target his Etch champion. We're gonna spell skate it. So it costs us 2 life, but you know, that's fine. Jacob Jeffrey. I mean, it's probably like every other Eldrazi list. It's perfectly fine because it's playing a bunch of cards that are just far more powerful than everything else in the format. Like, and it's playing those cards ahead of curve. Like, it probably really doesn't matter which other cards you add into the Eldrazi deck. Just, like, mix well and play reasonably and don't play a bunch of bad cards, and you're probably going to be fine and win a bunch of matches with it. Like, it's literally Caw-Blade. Like, you take the core, and then you splash whatever colors you want, and you add a little spice here, and you say, oh, this might be good for the mirror, and this might be good against the decks that think they're anti-Eldrazi because they're being cool, and you just, like, crush everyone with it. It's fine. Spellskite's just like punching the clock and going to work against like the triple Ravager draw. So he could ship with a Ravager here, and that's kind of annoying because we don't really have decent blocks for it. Eldrazi Chord, yep. With Drowner of Hope, so we can have a bunch of bodies to convoke, clearly. I think I'm just supposed to jump with Thopter here. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Jump.